Wait, can you hear
Sorry
me?
about that, everybody.
Yes.
We're here.
You're very soft, but we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
And it's not lagging, which is a great sign and positive improvement. Hello, everyone. Hello. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday.
Hello.
A holiday Monday, as we are now into the holiday month of December, which is a perfect time for you to buy your loved ones some Roll-Propelled Gamers merch over on rollpropelledgamers-shop.fourthwall.com, where we now have sweatpants and hoodies to combat the cold, long, dark of winter.
Right. Do those sweatpants possibly have that big stamp on your ass?
No,
cheek?
they don't, because they charge me $5, like $5.80 per butt cheek to print something on.
Per butt cheek?
Per butt cheek.
I would
They have
like
two different boxes, and if you put an image,
cheek.
if you put either image, it's $5.80 for each of them.
Oh.
So it'd make the sweatpants like $70.
That's
sadly.
okay. I'd buy them.
I will say, not to gloss over this.
Also,
we
hi,
shouldn't
Mom.
gloss over this. That was an excellent segue.
It was an excellent segue.
Speaking of butt cheeks.
Well done.
Wait, are we talking about the Patreon now? That
We
if you
are
go
talking about the Patreon now.
Because you can play D&D with us for what? I think it's as little as 5, or is it 10 or 20?
It's 20 for one shot per month with some of the players and me.
It would be a lot of fun to play with you guys. And then I think you get some behind the scenes too.
You do.
If you hit that Patreon button, you'll find out more about us and what we do and why we decide to do it. So go ahead and do that.
And you get all the behind the scenes content for as little as $1 a month, which is way cheaper than a Twitch subscription. Which apparently is going up again in February, although that is still unconfirmed.
It's actually going to $6.99.
Oh, it already is.
Oh, it's going to $7.99 then. I've already found out
it's
from people on the inside.
$5.99. It is $6.99.
No, yeah. It's going to $6.99, but
in the States.
That's why you should go to that Patreon and join us for some fun.
Make sure for the Patreon, make sure you're doing it on a website and not through an app.
Correct. If you do not do it through the Google app or the Apple Store app, as they will charge you a premium surcharge every single month. It's not just once. I think that.
I just can't get over that Aang said, speaking of butt cheeks, and then said something completely unrelated to butt cheeks.
Well, I knew where I was going with that. You did too.
It felt like
Speaking
a
of butt
segue.
cheeks, you should support us on Patreon.
The man's our Sam Riegel.
Like,
I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, look, if you want butt cheeks, you might see them on the Patreon, but no promise.
Not for the $20 tier.
Not for $20.
Certainly not for the $1 tier.
That's the hidden tier that
Patreon.
unlocks when you're here for 6 months.
Subscribe to Patreon for all the behind the scenes and not safe for work content.
No, our butt cheeks are going to show when we stand up.
No, we're not.
And take our little break and get a drink.
We're not making an OnlyFans for the RPG channel.
Only crits.
Only crits.
Wait. I was talking about like in our sweatpants.
Oh,
and,
yeah, okay.
Behind the scenes content when I stand up and go get a drink after the session.
I get what you're throwing down now. Okay.
Sure, that's
what you're throwing
that's
down. Speaking of butt cheeks.
Sure. But speaking of butt cheeks, you get behind the scene content for as little as $1 on Patreon.
Behind.
Thank you. You're welcome. Oh man.
Oh.
If we had done that to music, everybody would have gone bananas. Anyway, maybe next week.
That's the front.
That shit is bananas.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Give me back my brain cell. Give me back my brain cell.
It's really great when we only have one brain cell and it all just like is in us at one time with the pen. It just like freezes into one moment. Anyway.
Yep.
Orange cat energy.
It's gonna be one of those sessions.
Yes.
Isn't it?
We are Legion and we share the brain cell.
Exactly. Anyways, last time, y'all had a very, very fun conversation.
So that's what we're gonna call it?
Yeah, we're gonna call it a fun conversation.
Okay.
Which then led into an encounter with one Draco Lich of the Chroma Dynasty Brimscythe. Which you successfully defeated. Planned your next move a little bit. as the Aeroshari decided where they would relocate to and begun those arrangements to head off. As it is now the next morning, where would you all like to go?
I think in the morning, Luca will sort of wander out to where the remains of Brimscythe. I imagine they're probably cleaning it up, but he's kind of big.
Yeah.
And kind of messy because he's died twice now.
Mm-hmm.
And it will just kind of stop to watch sort of the process of taking the dragon away. And then, feeling a bit of a pull to it, Luca steps closer and like energy rises from Brimscythe's body and twines around Luca like Skyrim when you absorb the dragon souls. And it just sort of glows with this power as it pulls it in. Some like thicker scales like Brimscythe's armor forming on its outside, sort of like in a dark metallic, before fading away back into the usual ooze. And then it just sort of staggers back, kind of surprised at what just happened, looking down at its hands. Above game, this is why Luca has warlock levels now.
Hell yeah.
When Luca gets back, does it look any different or seem any different?
I think like sort of more obvious scales like on its shoulders and like its ears are kind of more, a little bit more like, what's the word? Like more discreetly formed, kind of draconic fin-like ears. It just seems a little bit like it's got the form a little more solid now. Like more well-defined.
I think, like, I don't know. I think I would kind of assume, because Luca can make its form look however it wants. So I'd probably just comment like nothing's going on. Like, oh, trying out a new look.
I think it's sort of trying me out. I'm not sure what happened, but I got something or another from Brimscythe outside. Some sort of power.
Power? Do you feel any different?
Yes, but I couldn't tell you how, not yet. Just sort of more of like the raw power of the silver dragon in me that I don't fully understand how to use yet. But whatever wellspring is there, it feels deeper now. So I imagine I have to keep learning how to use all of this power. But hopefully I can put it to good use.
Well, if what you've done so far has been any indication, I'd say you will. It didn't hurt you, did it? Because if that thing isn't all the way dead, we'll go back out there right now.
Oh, it's quite dead. It didn't hurt or anything. It was just very peculiar sensation.
Huh. Be that you have some kind of unique affinity for dragons. Maybe if we beat Thordak, you'll get to absorb his energy too.
Well, as long as it remains mine to master, keep an eye on me. I guess. I feel different. I couldn't tell you how, but
Luca, sometimes it's kind of hard to take an eye off you, if I'm being honest.
yeah, I get that a lot. People staring at me. Well, that's good then, I guess. You all will notice if anything seems wrong. How are you feeling, Cyrus?
Uh, Better than yesterday. Still pretty much worse than all the days before that, but I'll be all right.
Better than yesterday. I haven't even the foggiest concept of what you're going through. I don't really understand family at all, but I know it means a lot to you all, your families, and if I can help at all, I'm here.
And I appreciate you saying that. I'm not sure how to explain family to someone who doesn't know what it is. But
I feel like I learned a lot from you yesterday.
well, I don't know if I could say that's a comfort. I think if I
Oh,
want people to learn anything about me, and it's definitely not what was on display yesterday.
oh, I didn't mean that in like a bad way. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't think you meant it in a bad way. I hope I can be better.
And this conversation is happening like out in the public space of the building we're in.
Yeah.
Kate will just walk over and lightly put a hand on Luca's shoulder. The fact that you're so willing to go to such lengths for people you didn't know 2 months ago already shows you know more about family than you might realize. At least when it comes to family that you find, rather than the family you're born with.
Oh. Thank you.
And to be perfectly honest, even those who have families don't always understand it. But we try.
Well, I suppose if the Zephrins are all packing up and getting out of here, we should probably get out of their hair.
I'm pretty much ready to go. I travel light, so
Cade will lift the chest and put it on, right behind his shoulders, secure it to his pack. Ready to go when you are. We're taking one of the carts, right? The horses?
I thought that was the plan.
Making sure.
That was indeed the plan you all set out last time.
Didn't we also discuss trying to change it so we could try to speed up our time with 6 horses instead of 4?
Yeah. With 1 cart with 6 horses rather than 2 carts, yeah.
Do you need animal handling from us?
Yes, please. I also need somebody to roll
It
for
is
weather.
time for the things.
I also need somebody to roll for weather.
I'll roll weather because I'm going to have nothing to do with the animal handling.
Okay.
That's a. Oh, wait, sorry. D20, D100?
D20.
D20. 6.
Okay. Very cool. What are the 2 animal handling checks?
Finnick, can you give Demi a hand over there? Maybe help persuade them to...
I'm gonna use a chronal shift.
I'll give guidance to whoever needs it.
I'll speak with the animals. I'm not proficient in animal handling, so.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop enhanced ability on myself.
I'll take that guidance then.
You need me to roll the other animal handling?
No, I got it. I'm doing an enhanced ability on myself this one.
25 for Demi.
Okay.
Ooh. 21 for Cade. 21.
Okay. Easy enough. Easy enough for you guys to add the carts.
Yeah.
It is going to be a warm day, and being up in the mountains, there's a lot of strong wind floating around you guys that makes it a little unbearable. As soon as you guys drop out, basically out of Zephyra, out of the bubble here. Other than that, your day will go by without any hitch.
Well, hopefully some hitch, because there are 6 horses.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, unless we failed the animal handling.
No. No, that was way high enough to guide some horses. So y'all can head basically down the mountain road into the foothills of the summit peaks, and get on, and it's not loading. Sorry, my map freaked out. Basically on the fork in the Silver Cut roadway here on Tal'Dorei.
And that's as far down as we get for the day.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Do I want to know what you had to search on Gift Finder to find that? Judging by this smile, I'm gonna guess the answer is no.
It was just Jello.
Oh,
You just have to scroll down a way to get into
I
the
don't
cursed stuff.
think we
Okay.
want to know what
Wiggle
was
is free.
searched.
Wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Remember that old Jello commercial from like 10 years ago?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wiggle and a jiggle and a wiggle.
So did we find a place to make camp?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll cast Tiny Hut.
Is this area like forested?
Yeah, it's lightly forested because the trees that grow on the summit peaks, but it is very, very close to like the dividing plane, so they're few and far between.
Okay. I will, while we're sleeping, if we're setting up like under some trees or something like that, I'll just have Drix like go up to the top and sit at the top of a tree, invisible, and spend the night up there.
Okay.
So you can just kind of keep an eye on everything, and he's still within range to speak telepathically to me and wake me up if he needs to.
Okay.
Also, before we head to sleep, Cade is going to do a sending to Zanror to give a heads up that we may be a day behind due to an unforeseen situation in Zephyra.
Yeah, because you guys are meeting them in the Shade Burrow.
Yeah, and we specified in 3 days' time, and then that happened.
All right. Worst case, our guys camp out overnight. It's a deal, but it's not a big deal. See you when you get here.
Okay. Then...
When we stop to rest, Cyrus will just busy himself with his work, not really wanting to answer more questions about how he's doing. He's in one of those kinds of moods, I think.
Okay.
Like I'm fine. I just want everybody to stop asking how I'm doing, and so you'll see him like stirring some chemicals and titrating, just like.
He's stirring the pot, so we won't stir the pot and bother him.
He's stirring a pot so we don't poke the bear.
Can I cast a divination?
Sure.
I am going to divine with Ayun.
Okay. And what exactly are you asking when you divine with Ayun?
I was thinking of how I wanted to word it.
Okay.
What faces us when we reach our destination.
Make a perception check for me.
19. I'm assuming I can't use my passive of 21.
Yeah. Second question. I assume you meant Shadeborough, not Westruun. Or did you mean Westruun?
Shadeborough is where, like, the place at the bottom of the mountain that's being controlled by the people. Well, that's Westruun.
That's Westruun.
No, I'm asking about Westruun.
Oh, you're asking about Westruun? So, the city, yeah. Not where you're meeting everybody. Okay. Your mind is pulled across the plains in an instant. And you see the city of Westruun, which you've seen drawings and illustrations of in books, covered in acid-washed metal spikes, plating defensive positions put up, and hundreds and hundreds of Ravagers that you guys have fought before.
Cool. When I come back to, I kind of just, I don't say anything to anyone. I sort of imagine I did that on, like, on my watch.
Okay. Speaking of watches, can people give me perception checks for watch?
Dirty 20.
I shall take a watch. Oh, 21.
I'm not sure if I'm getting up to take a watch, but Drix has a 16.
Okay.
I can take a watch if we need another.
That's 3, so yes.
That is a 3 or a passive 11.
Okay.
Whoops.
Luca's playing with new scales.
Yeah.
goes without much. Issue with Mama Castle. It's a pretty calm night, given the wind earlier during the day. But yeah.
Without much or without any?
No, when I say without much, it's like without many animals going by, without much interruption, like footsteps or anything that might give you pause, even if you know they're immediately from an animal, that kind of thing.
They might give you pause.
Thank you for getting the pun.
It's giving pause.
Yeah, that's what Luca's busy doing on its watch. It's like, okay, well, I got like talons and I got like hands and I'm getting pretty good at them, but can we do paws?
And Luca do pause.
Apparently only with great concentration and a 2 perception. Or
Luca develops toe beans.
the squishiest toe beans. Literally jelly beans. Rai looks like he's about to kill me. I'll shut up.
No. I
Good job, Boulder.
was trying not to laugh that hard into the mic.
Did we get a long rest?
Yeah, you guys got a long rest in. Absolutely got a long rest in.
Now I only have 1 level of exhaustion.
Filling my elixir. I have an elixir of transformation. And I'll do a healing and a boldness. I can get a short rest in the morning, as usual. And I now have 3 days left for the last 2 potions of mind reading.
Yep.
While we're all having that short rest over breakfast for Cyrus to make his potions, Demi will say to you all, I'm really sorry to sully breakfast, but... And then she kind of just like casts her arms out in front of her. And she's going to cast a silent image, taking up about like a 15-foot space, so you can all kind of understand the magnitude of what we're facing. And she's going to show you all the spikes and all of the forces that are awaiting for us at Westruun. This is what I saw last night.
Oh, fuck.
All those poor people. Looks like Umbrasyl's turned it into its personal fortress, almost.
I don't feel like this static image is really doing it justice, but I don't know how we're going to get through this facing it head on.
Maybe the folks we're meeting up with will have some ideas.
Hopefully.
And
Perhaps
hopefully
we'll
once
let them- But
you go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say, maybe we will have to employ some of the tactics we used when we were helping Stillben. A bit of subterfuge, sabotage.
And I was going to say, I suppose once we get there, too, we can see more and see what we can figure out for ways forward. I want to say wait till we get there to start worrying about it, but easier said than done.
From this image, it looks like pretty much everything here, everything there is there to keep us out.
Well, I'm very good at getting into places. That may come in useful.
I think we all kind of have a knack for that.
DM, on our map of Westruun, it looks like they have a sewer system.
Yeah.
Well, like Kate said, things that worked in Stillbend, right? Maybe we try to use some tunnels. Now, tunnels aren't really provided for us, but they do have sewers.
I thought that's why we were going to Shade Barrow. Wasn't there some kind of tunnel system there? I don't know if it goes all the way to Westruun, but
Above game, I don't really remember why we were going there.
It was a place outside the city that you could be without drawing attention.
if there is a sewer system in Westruun, do we know where it empties? Because the closest body of water is like far away.
So there's a and I think Zanror, God, I wanted to say Zevlorp, that's Baldur's Gate 3. Talked about it last time that there is an underground tunnel system that is partially sewer that they use to move around. And that's why you guys are meeting up with him, because he knows all of the entrances and exits.
Okay.
Is there anything else y'all want to do in the morning?
Gather our gear, look up the horses.
Luca glances at Finnick and takes out the decanter of endless water. Pretty hot yesterday. How are you feeling today so far?
How was it this morning?
Oh no, roll on the weather table. Thanks for volunteering.
No worries. That's a
As
10.
he slowly lifts the red flag from behind his back.
It's gonna be another hot one. Not as windy, but
Nice. Oh, yeah, I could probably use a bit of that.
Is
there
there
any weird
command
thunder
word?
in the distance?
Huh?
Is there any weird thunder in the distance?
Is there command word for, like, pleasant fine mist from the decanter?
not really. But I'm sure Luca with the pseudopod can figure out how to do it.
That's true, and I have a shape water too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I think shape water is kind of like you get your garden hose attachment of choice
Yeah.
onto the decanter.
Yeah, I really feel like that is it.
I thought it was just moisturize me.
That's the command word. Moisturize me. Moisturize me.
I could
Why
not
am I getting
explain
that
to
fucking
you-
plant?
I could not explain
head
to you
now.
the sheer fear I felt flipping channels on a Saturday morning when Doctor Who still aired at like 9 a.m. on Saturdays on Sci-Fi, and I flip the channel and there is just a face in a frame going, "Moisturize me."
Moisturize me.
Oh.
In my head, I keep going back and forth between that and that fucking plant. Feed me, Seymour.
Feed me.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Anywho, can I get animal handling checks, please?
Yup.
I'll talk to the
Yes.
horses again,
Okay.
if it helps.
It does. That lowers the DC.
Good. Cool.
$22 over here.
Okay. Demi.
An 11 or a 7. I think because I did the Colonel shift, I have to use the new roll, so it
Yeah.
was a 7.
7, okay. It takes you guys like an hour to get the horses going in the morning. But you eventually do. They eventually comply.
The excess heat the last 2 days has them uneasy.
It does. So they kind of head off. You guys get your 7 hours of travel in for the day. A little bit less than you were expecting, but not terrible.
While we're traveling, is Luca still experimenting with pause and other?
Maybe at least a little bit.
I think if I see you doing that, I'll just kind of like discreetly slide you like the elixir of transformation. Right here.
Well, is it that bad?
No, just if you want. No one else is using it. Won't last after tonight.
Sure, I'll give it a shot. What exactly are the bounds on my shenanigans for that?
Let me look that up really quickly. is um
Alter self.
yeah, it's the alter self spell. But it's only gonna last for 10 minutes, not an hour. So like you can give yourself gills and webbed feet and breathe underwater.
Pause.
You can give yourself natural weapons,
Hmm.
or you can just change your appearance. You can look like a member of another species, but none of your stats change. The
Can't be
creature
different size.
the thing you
Can't cut
transform
blood.
into has to be the same size as you and have the same arrangement of limbs, which in your case is pretty much whatever you want, as long as it's medium. And at any time during the 10 minutes, you can use your action to change your appearance again.
Okay. Yeah, I think Luca will just sort of mess around, like trying to turn into different animals, different animal parts.
Sorry about that. Okay. Anybody else have anything they want to do during the day?
I do once we stop for the night.
Okay.
Finnick's probably running around the horses as they go down the road.
Okay. Cool. Cool. When you guys are done traveling for the day, what does everybody have on their to-do list?
Make some more bullets.
Okay. Tinkering check, please. What'd you get?
19 on the die.
Okay, cool. Yep, that's enough. You can make probably 20 bullets this evening.
How much does that take from my my sack of gunpowder?
What you have left?
Yeah.
I don't actually know. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Alright. What do you... Luca, you wanted to do something?
Yes. While we're all sort of settling down for the night, Luca will go over to find Demi and ask, do you have a moment to speak in private?
I always have a moment for you, Luca.
Were you laughing at my trash cans? I'm sorry.
No, I'm laughing at the one that I put because I broke myself, apparently. It wasn't even that funny. Oh my goodness. I always have a moment for you, Luca.
Oh, thank you. And it'll go sort of away from the others a little bit, like out of earshot. And kind of ask, so what did they tell you about me? Why did they send you after me?
They didn't really tell me much. They told me that you were being watched, that you shouldn't be trusted, and then to find out why you're with this group.
See. Well, I am here to help. I promise. And I wanted to ask if you could make another scroll of sending that I might be able to use. They sent me with 3, but I had to use 1 in the Feywild. And so I'm out now, but I'm supposed to be keeping them up to date on what's happening here. And
I
see if to try to convince them, to convince the Empire to send help.
Luca, you don't have to explain yourself to me. Whatever you need the scroll for, that's your business.
Alright.
But I do have a confession. I overheard you asking Cade for that scroll. That's why I handed him one and hoped that he would have given it to you. See, I don't want to follow what I was told to do. But I don't know if I can help you with what you're really doing. Whatever that is, but
I see. Well, I'll try and find some way to get a message over, but after what you showed us this morning, and, well, after all we've seen recently, I need to update them, and we do need the help here. And they need to know that.
I want you to know it's not that I don't trust you. I don't trust them.
Have the best intentions to make things easier here. Try and move the Empire to assist as well. I trust them. On this much, at the very least.
See, there's kind of like the opposite of the Cobalt Soul, right? But they're 2 sides of the same coin. Both just opposite polarities. Both are after absolute power. And they both feel like they can decide how that power is used. When you lack balance, things lean one way or the other. And in the end, people get hurt.
But right now, things lean too far in the balance of the dragons here, I fear. Defeat them first. Can we not stand united against them, and then the Cobalt Soul and the Academy can figure out their differences?
What you're saying kind of brings to mind a saying that The enemy of my enemy is my friend. If I'm remembering that right. But there's also a saying, if you lie with dogs, you get fleas. And if you spend too much time around an absolute of anything, it corrupts you.
Well, I'm not here for absolute power or anything. I just want to help the people of this continent and hopefully gain more information about myself along the way.
Can I make an insight check?
Or say Luca persuasion or deception.
It's only a 17
Don't tell
with a
Demi
passive insight of
what she
17.
rolled.
Also rolled a 17.
That is a reroll. Ladies and gentlemen.
For both of us?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think leave it.
Yeah.
Neither of you.
Yeah,
knows.
neither of you get anything. Yeah. Neither of you get anything.
Yeah,
No,
I don't know.
I don't know. That's a weird
Whatever
one.
you want.
Yeah, no, reroll.
Okay. Well, I got an 11.
Okay. You guys just kind of like staring at each other's face intently, trying to read each other awkwardly for like a minute. For like another
Plot
6
Plot
minutes.
twist, I don't have a
contact.
face.
Plot twist, Luca makes their face go away. No, I don't know if you have like make facial features all the time. I always forget to ask.
Not really. It's just sort of
Yeah.
vague.
On the second roll, I had an 18, but I'm not asking about, like, I wasn't inquiring about you wanting to help people or you trying to find yourself. But it's about wanting power.
Oh.
That's what I was asking.
I think, like Luca has no particular desire beyond anyone else. You know, I wish I were stronger, sort of thing. But, there's a vibe that it feels maybe in debt to the academy.
Do you remember when we talked about how you got to the academy?
Yes.
You said that was kind of your only option, or it just was the most logical in a sense because it's where you were directed, but you never really told me how you got there.
I suppose just a series of people who said they could help, and people who were curious about me. I didn't know where else to go. And so I relied on the kindness of strangers.
For humans, when we're adolescents, we're very impressionable. And sometimes people in power sometimes what we perceive as kindness is really manipulation. And when we're innocent, that leaves room to be taken advantage of. And while we were once innocent, that corruption does set in. And without us knowing, it changes our perspective on things. And when we don't really know how we're being treated as wrong, we just accept it. And we let ourselves think that that's okay.
Perhaps I've had more time to think on it, especially now that I'm away from the academy and with people I care about now, people I've grown to care about. But the task I've been given is still one I'd like to complete. And I suppose whether or not I go back when all this is finished, I haven't decided yet. But I don't know, I suppose I hope somewhat that I will find a place to be somewhere along this journey that might fit me better than the academy. I do know I wasn't always entirely happy there.
I know you don't know me very well. And I don't mean that as like me in this version from the one that you met before. I just mean in the broader scheme of life. And I promised you that I will not interfere nor go against anything that you're trying to do, no matter what consequence that means for me. I also can't tell you what to do when this is all over, if we make it or not. Or, I mean, who knows what tomorrow brings, right? But I can promise you something else. If you decide you want a life free of control, free of others' tyranny, you can always have a home with me.
Oh, I appreciate the offer. Thank you very much. And if I can help you at all, I suppose just ask. I'm here. I appreciate you sticking out your neck for me like this.
I heard you talking earlier about family.
Yes?
Family isn't defined by blood or proximity. It's really more defined about how you feel about the people that you're with
Hi, Jessa.
Low thing.
Thank you, thing.
Thing.
Try to have a moment here.
if you're ever wondering about family and what that really means, just look at the people around you in this group. Because I meant it when I said that they care about you. And that's really family, being willing to sacrifice everything you have for someone you care about.
Well, maybe I do understand it better than I thought I did. Because I feel the same about you all. Whatever we have to face in Whiterun, I'll be there with you all.
I'm sure if you ask Cade, he'll give you that scroll.
All right, thank you.
And Demi will just kind of walk off.
I think Luca will sort of linger a moment, thinking, and then follow back to camp. And not ask Kate about the scroll yet.
Okay. Anything else to do this evening?
I think I'll send a message.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it to my handler.
Okay.
Heading towards Westruun. Faced many dragons. Person of interest. No longer a concern. Dead end. Following other leads.
Good to hear you're still alive. We kind of expected as much. Any more information on Ikathon would be greatly appreciated. If they can provide. Keep updated on other leads. That's the end of the message.
Lenny, thank you. Thank you.
Look, that was really good.
It all comes back around.
It's called going full circle.
Always.
Is that the only message you are sending this evening, Demi?
I was thinking about sending one to Nanamori,
Okay.
but I feel like that's
A little metagamey? No. I don't know. Kate, anything on your list?
But yeah, I think back at camp when Demi and Luca are off having their conversation, and Cyrus is there like messing with his chemistry set, and he'll kind of just be talking at Cade, like totally unsolicited, and you're probably not interested in any of it, and he'll just be sitting there like, see, the thing about this is it's not the amount of salt you use, it's the distribution, and that's why stirring it is really important. And he'll just be like going on.
Cyrus is that one guy at Starbucks that if you accidentally look at
Yeah.
him wrong, will totally explain the novel he's been working on his entire life in excruciating
Yeah.
detail.
Oh no, Cade will actually engage with this because although he probably he realizes he has no fucking talent for it, it's still fascinating seeing something turn from one thing to something completely different with incredible effect. Okay, that actually makes sense. It's almost like when cooking, you don't want there to be clumps in a mixture before you put it into the oven to bake. You want to make sure everything is even out.
It's honestly, it's exactly the same stuff. Like cooking and chemistry, the only difference is that this isn't food. But all the same principles still apply. If you can bake a pie, you can probably make a healing potion if you find the right recipe.
I imagine it'd probably be a little difficult for me, ham hands. I probably need larger instruments. Baking is chemistry for hungry people. That's brilliant. That's
Why would
brilliant.
you
He was
say
just sitting there listening to all this, and he looks over and says, "So if I cook some bacon, that means I can fucking do some chemistry, right? So I can make things go boom then? I light bacon on fire so I can light your chemicals, right?"
Pretty much.
As long as you follow the recipe.
It's not as complicated as it looks from all this. This is just stuff to make sure the right amounts of everything are mixing together, just like you might have like a measuring cup.
Wait. You
Says
measure
this
when you
as
cook?
he's done making bullets for the evening.
You measure when you cook.
Look, wait a minute, you measure.
Yeah, you
I just kind of go a pinch of this and some of this, and yeah, it's good. I promise it won't kill you.
When you feel your ancestors tapping your shoulder and saying that's enough.
Yeah,
I mean,
by
I
the
could
way,
hit
for
mushrooms
Cade,
right now and eat them. It's
for
okay.
Cade and Cyrus,
Oh no. Just to when Cractor says that, I'll just kind of nod my head and say like, yeah, my mom was that way about garlic.
I also feel like it probably doesn't go unnoticed that this man just made bullets in front of you and is now like, you guys measure?
Yeah.
100%. You just see Cragthor before this. He's just, some gunpowder shell. I think that's good. It'll work.
Is that why sometimes the bullets just fly off in a completely different direction?
I don't know. They work. They kill things. I mean, I've never had a problem so far. And I mean, if they do fly off in the other direction, I got this trusty sword.
You don't need eyebrows to kill a dragon. I'm fucking done. Oh my god.
I hate to say it, but is that going to be the campaign t-shirt?
Oh my god.
It is now.
Yup.
Heck, it better be.
Just a picture of like a
1000%.
picture of a goblin with like a flask. You don't need
Speaking
eyebrows
of-
to kill a dragon.
Wednesday, the campaign t-shirt for Cult Busters will hopefully be live. Which will just be the plain
No.
black text t-shirt that says the enemy of my enemy is your mom.
Wow.
In case you guys forgot that was a quote from the campaign.
I
Yep.
kinda did.
And you're the one who said it.
1000%.
God.
That's
I
the,
don't remember half the things I said.
You definitely said that.
for those of you who missed it, that was when you guys were going to Bear's home for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh my.
That's right. Yeah, that was actually accurate, like within
Yeah.
Oh man.
the dynamics of the game.
Yep.
The enemy of my enemy is your mom.
It
Yep.
wasn't wrong, but it wasn't okay.
I never said it was okay.
Mom, some guys are bullying me and my friends. Latin chanting begins to intensify from the other room.
Domine. Asorius.
Orime. Orime.
So unfortunately, Rai, you already have one pre-order for your shirt. My fiance would like one.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go!
Let's go.
She wants to wear it to work.
Yes.
Wow. Let us
Let the
know how that
questions be
goes.
asked.
Incredible.
You're welcome.
I would.
Where'd you
so
get that
wear
shirt?
to work.
Well, if you go to this webpage,
Oh man.
make sure you check out the show.
Check it out, guys. It's worth it. You never know what friends wants one of those.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
They make a great Christmas present. All right. Can I get rolls for watch?
Maybe not a great Christmas present for your mom, but
I don't
Do you
know,
need a
Mom. You're in
roll,
here.
Rai?
I don't know. My mother is actually in here. Would you mind? Would you actually like getting that T-shirt for Christmas? Let's consult an actual mom here.
Right. Do you need a weather roll?
No, not yet. You guys are still doing watch. It's a long rest. You guys were doing all this
That's right.
before.
Sorry,
bed.
yeah.
Yep.
I'll do a watch.
all of that bullshit about Styrus explaining chemistry to Cade was to give Cade a polite excuse to get out of if he wants to go do something else.
Oh no, Kate's engaging with that shit. That's just fun.
Oh, Cragtor's just making bullets and trying to shoot the shit with y'all at this point. That's why he's like, hey, you measure shit? Like, just bullshitting, basically.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Hope it doesn't go boom.
No, it's hope
Finished
it goes boom
watching
at the
them.
right time.
I rolled a 29 for my watch.
29.
I'll take a watch tonight.
Okay.
Fennec,
Give
where'd you roll?
Luca the night off if it wants a night off.
Yeah. Finnick will fail at a watch.
Okay.
Oh no, what did you roll, please?
Yeah, I just have my passive 13.
Okay.
And Drix has an 11.
Well, if I could use my passive, it'd be a 14. But I rolled a 2 with a +4.
God. So 6.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I have a passive 14 though.
Okay.
So you choose. I kind of want to get into a fight though.
All right. Cade.
This shit. Oh, 16. Math.
Yeah, it's a very, very quiet evening.
Oh no, he said the Q word.
Almost too quiet.
No.
No.
No. Stop.
It's a very quiet evening. Not even really, birds are out.
The churds are burping.
The churds are burping.
There's a crow randomly off in the distance. Quick, someone get Talison's crow call.
Also, I don't know how
I used to be able to do it, but if I tried it now, I'd probably end up killing my voice.
Yeah, Taliesin is really good at doing bird noises. So is,
He's got a very crazy crow call. I don't know
does.
how
He
the
can
hell he
also
does it
do
without killing his
ravens
voice
really,
out.
really well, which is apparently very difficult. And then also, Josh Rubin on Dropout is also very good at bird calls.
With my 29,
Cousin's name.
Mhm.
Yeah, with your 29.
am I able to cast a spell on my watch?
It would interrupt your long... It would depend on what spell. Because if you cast a
The-
spell that takes more than a minute to cast, it interrupts your long rest.
Okay. Could I have done something then before?
Yeah, you can absolutely. We can rewind to the previous evening before bed.
I would like to scry on Delilah.
What's your spell DC?
17.
Okay, hold up. I gotta pull up the damn chart.
But I do
You
have
got
her
him
book.
unprepared.
Yeah. Hence why I have to pull up the chart.
Gotta take a little look-see.
Because you know the target, so it's a -5, and you have a possession of theirs, so it's a -9 to her save.
Yeah.
But she has advantage against spells, so...
Well, he also may have legendary resistances. I don't know.
It's actually a really...
Yeah, burn him now before the next fight.
They come back on a long rest.
I
Burn
know.
him now before you ambush us in 5 minutes.
Yeah, shit.
She's watching us, watching you, watching her.
Scryception.
So this is actually an interesting point. Silas does have legendary resistances.
He does not.
But she doesn't?
She only has advantage
Interesting.
against
Interesting.
all
Do you remember that when we fought her?
saving throws.
Well, no, because we did. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
I kept
actually
going
fought
after
her.
her.
She was already weak.
Yeah, I don't do anything to force saving throws, at least not yet.
And the last time, she bamfed out.
Yeah.
Hmm. Interesting.
Hold up. Yeah, because you gotta remember she doesn't have her increased stat block yet. From the last time they fought her when she did have legendary resistances. And where was that? Marquette? So, yeah.
Ah.
You fool. This isn't even her final form.
Yeah, kind of.
Indeed.
You see Delilah on Briarwood with Silas, not Cyrus, Silas.
Cyrus, what are you doing there?
The fuck?
And
It's a
two
I knew it all along.
and two hooded figures in an underground tunnel you can't really make out where they are. Silas looks up at the orb, looks down at Delilah. We're being watched, darling. And she'll look up. Cast something on herself and then dispel magic on the scrying orb.
Fucking narc.
Okay. Just for the heck of it. I know that I couldn't really make out what kind of tunnel they were in, but knowing what I've like all the research that I've done, am I able to make like a history check to see like what places I remember in different like regions would have that kind of, like dew and stalactites and stalagmites kind of thing?
Make a perception check.
Are you sure? Because I have a plus 13 to history.
Yeah, make a perception check for what you saw in the tunnel. Of course, they all have dark vision, so they didn't need to light
A
it up.
25.
25. Okay, cool. Great.
Whisper.
Yep.
It's a whisper. That's when you know you got the good shit.
Is it a careless whisper, though?
And I think while I leave Taya with that piece of information and that bombshell, you all can hit your long rest buttons, and we will take a break there. Actually, Cragthor, roll for weather for the next day. Before we go.
41.
On a D20.
Oh, that's right.
Thanks
We're
for
not
rolling the encounter. Thanks for rolling the
Essentials.
encounter for me first, though. I appreciate it. What was it? Sorry, I didn't hear you over Kate's laughing. What did you roll on the D20?
Sorry.
17. Sorry,
cool.
I thought we were still rolling 100s.
Nope.
Because I haven't rolled in this campaign yet.
Yeah. I've rolled for you when you were gone 1 week, but I think that was it. All right. Thank you guys very much. We'll see you guys when we get back from break.
Hey, sorry for interrupting.
everybody. We're back.
Hola.
Hope everybody had a wonderful break.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Salud.
Salud. That's right, it starts with an earthquake. Lenny Bruce is not afraid. Fear snakes and Alright, sorry.
Might be the only song in history to mention multiple Lennys.
Yeah. Yeah, might be right.
Mentions Bruce and Bernstein. And every name they drop in that song is the initials LB.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like they talk about like Leo Brezhnev and I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. Like Lenny Bruce, Leonard Bernstein. Like every person who's name dropped in End of the World as We Know It has the initials LB, and that's for a reason that has to do with like I don't know, like somebody.
REM is just clinically
It had-
insane.
It's like it had some inside meaning to REM.
Yeah.
I forget what it was.
Good lord. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. I had no I love that song. I had no idea about that,
Yeah.
so that's insanely fascinating to me. Cool. We had the weather roll. So yeah, it's gonna be another hot one. Like 7 inches from the midday sun.
An interesting fact about that song. No,
No.
No.
not doing it.
Fuck. It's in my head. How dare
I
you?
feel like I need to tell this story on stream because it's hilarious.
Do you?
Yeah, I need to. Could everybody give me perception checks for the day, please? One time I was at a bar and they had one of those touch tunes machines, and so I just started basically playing the entire catalog of Nickelback on it because nobody else was putting music on the machine. And so
You're that guy.
my friend who was with me said no more Nickelback, and I'm like, I want to hear you correctly. You said no more Nickelback, and he's like, correct. I'm like, okay, I promise I will not play any more Nickelback. Proceeds to put on Santana's Into the Night featuring Chad Kroeger and Hero from the Spider-Man soundtrack featuring Chad Kroeger.
Oh, you diabolical human being. That's brilliant.
Oh, anywho, let everybody get on their perception checks. Nerd.
21.
I rolled a 10, but after that story, I'm gonna insist on a +5 bonus.
Only if you were there in the bar do you get the bonus for me doing that to you.
Mm.
16.
Okay.
I don't know. Hearing that you were proud of it is almost as cringe as actually listening to it.
I got a 15.
15.
I got a 21.
I got a rock.
I got a rock.
Rock.
I guess. Are we doing passives for this?
No. Craig,
Okay.
what'd you get?
Yeah, 10 stands.
On perception.
Just a 13.
Okay.
Sorry. Forgetting modifier differences between here and Wednesday.
Exactly. Finnick and Demi. I think you guys would notice it first. There's about a 50-foot plume of smoke in the middle of the road. Probably about 500 feet ahead of you when you guys notice it.
Smoke.
Guys, it looks like there's fire up ahead.
Is it dark smoke or is it white smoke?
Darker smoke?
So no Pope yet?
Correct. They're still in the conclave.
Fire still burns.
Can we smell anything?
Rotting
Burning?
flesh.
Or rotting flesh?
As y'all get closer, it smells more like wood smoke than anything else.
Like trees are burning or someone's smoking meat.
Like something that is made of wood is burning.
But no flesh tones.
No flesh tones.
How far up the road can we see from where we're at? Like, are we able to see what might be burning, or?
Probably within about 200 feet, you guys could see what's burning. Two carts in the middle of the road that have kind of been crashed together.
Wow. Obviously, this is an ambush.
Hey, Cyrus, I think Drix can go ahead and scout it out a little bit.
Sure. There a place we can stay out of sight while we wait for Drix to scout it out?
I'd say, unfortunately, the part of the road you guys are on is kind of flat. So if there are people, they probably and have good vision, they could probably have already seen you. But you can stop here and not get any more visible.
Yeah, just send Drix out ahead.
Okay. Alright, have...
So he's invisible, and his perception is natural 20 for a 21.
Okay.
There's my nat 20 for the day. Perception check for my familiar. Like you do.
It happens.
Okay. How far is your telepathic range with Drix?
I believe it's 100 feet. Let me look up.
Okay.
Oh, really quickly. 100 feet, yeah.
Okay.
But beyond 100 feet, he can go look, come back, and report.
So he'll come back. Yeah, there's like 3 guys waiting for you.
What they look like?
What are they armed with?
Big.
Regular looking guys, or?
Yeah, they had like armor and some weapons on them. Yeah.
How far away from the location are we?
About 200 feet.
Okay.
Can I cast Armor of Agathis on myself at 3rd level?
Okay. Yes.
And that'll last an hour.
Yeah. Do we want to run in, or do we want Dust of Disappearance to try to get up closer without being seen? I think, yeah, Fireball's got a range of 150 feet. So if we get 50 feet closer, I could Fireball them.
You may want to keep one of them alive for questioning.
Or I could like sleet storm on them. That would put out the fire and obscure their vision.
How close do
That
you have to
also
be for
has a
that?
150-foot range.
Fleet Storm is the center of it has to be within 150 feet,
Yeah.
Yes. And it's 40-foot radius, so
and it's a 40-foot radius. So like we get 30 feet closer, you can probably pull it off.
yeah.
If anybody wants to use the broom, feel free.
Or maybe like dust of disappearance, we all go invisible and then we all fly. It's like we're right overhead of them and we just unload before they know what's going on.
Well, did Drick see if they were wearing like any insignia or anything? Like, do we know for a fact that they're hostile and these aren't? They wouldn't be the guys that we're supposed to be meeting, right?
I don't think the guys we're supposed to be meeting would set 2 carriages on fire
I mean,
to try to ambush us. But
Actually, that raises another question. Drix,
Yeah.
you didn't happen to see anything hanging around their necks, did you?
They had like jewelry on, but not like those.
Yeah,
Not
those
like not like a
those
bat.
collars.
Not like my collar, no.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Because that could have been potentially bad if that was the case.
oh, I can go ahead and douse their fire, and then I guess if that would give you guys a chance to get closer.
yeah, that sounds good. Give us a chance to get basically within 40 feet
Yeah.
with all of them.
And if
Or
all-
just
and
like
if several of you
sit
are
back and
flying
wait
out-
for them to make their
Crawl
way out
out.
of it. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
and if some of you are going to be flying up, I'll stay on the ground and help to draw them. I'll help to keep their vision down at ground level, so you can sneak over them.
I'll stay at ground level too.
It's like the other day when I had my phone on my lap and I reached in my pocket and I couldn't find it. I was like, where the hell's my phone?
Allie has had moments where her phone is on her lap and she'll activate the Find My Phone thing on her Apple Watch because she doesn't know where her phone is, and it'll start beeping on her lap and she'll be like, oh, it's right there. Ha 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 ha. I forgot I put it down. Like, oh my god, why are you so cute?
As long as no one's done the whole "I can't find my phone" thing while on the phone.
No, I
Okay,
would,
don't
I
look
literally,
at me.
I'd like to bring attention to the fact that I just did that. Thank you. Thanks, kid.
No, I mean
Yeah.
like phone in hand, like
on the
Two-Face.
phone, like physically on the phone.
Well, considering that I'm staring at it as my camera right now, that's the problem.
Oh,
But you're not
I've
thinking
done
of
that.
it as your phone in this moment. This is your computer right now.
I've done that while playing Magic on Spell Table, because my phone is my camera that I have overhead to do the top-down camera,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like, wait, where's my phone? Like, oh yeah, shit.
Or I go to plug it in my room, and then I come back out and sit down here at my desk, and I'm like, shit, where's my phone?
Keep talking. I have a rules question I'm adjudicating real quick.
Okay.
Hmm.
Chat, what's the stupidest way you've lost your phone?
I was literally had it on my chest on speakerphone on my friend's podcast, and I reached in my pocket and couldn't find out where my phone was.
Valid.
Oh. Oops.
I just think we used to hunt mammoths.
That's why we have ADHD. Was to hunt mammoths. Debatably. All right. So what's the plan?
Yeah.
I have fixed the map, answered the question. This circle is where the carts are on fire. You guys are probably just off the map.
On
currently.
fire.
This cart is on fire.
Hang on, I gotta wait for it to load. It's being okay. So the circle is where the carts are, and the dudes are okay. So the dudes are off to the side. How far apart are they from each other?
How big is Sleet Storm? Is it 40?
40-foot radius.
Okay, I have no idea why. That is scaled up too large. That is what's going on.
Oh, so they're like really far apart.
No, the 28-foot radius was just very, very small compared to the 40-foot radius. It was just way too large.
Very small values of 2.
Yeah.
What a bunch of jerks.
Mhm.
Yeah, so 40 feet couldn't get all of them. You could get the 2 on the one side, Trick said, or the 1 on the other, and get the cart. You can get the cart both.
Yeah, I'll get the 2 and the cart.
Okay.
And that will also extinguish the flames.
Yes, it will. Great. Does it do any damage immediately? First saves or no?
It doesn't do any damage at all. When they enter the spell's area for the first time or start its turn, they make a Dex saving throw. It's DC 17, and on a failed save, they fall prone. It's also heavily obscured and difficult terrain.
Very cool.
So it's going to be annoying for them to get out of it, and they can't see out of it.
Yeah, but it doesn't do
And
any
when they-
damage.
And when they get out of it, they're probably going to come out slowly, one at a time, instead of all at once.
Cool.
Just the-
So that's kind of like where you guys are. I imagine Cade and Finn grew up with Luca, Craigthor, Demi, Cyrus behind.
Yep.
Cool.
I think sort of like thicker scales and sort of like a little bit of Brimsice sort of armored scale look like appears like on Luca's arm as it casts the spell, calling down the bad weather from the sky on top of these dudes.
Okay.
Luca has Bumblebee battle armor.
Great.
If we're done
Can I have everyone
using
roll
Drix as a
one?
scout, well, I was going to say, if we're done using him as a scout, he'll come back to me and start holding the action.
Hold up 1 second.
Golly!
Polyflumps is here. Thank you very much for the raid, you
Hello.
beautiful human being. You guys are the best. They have a lot of fun. I love watching their campaign. Before we go live on Mondays.
Hey!
Hello, friends. Collie, we need to play D&D at some point. You and I need to have a conversation about coming and playing some D&D at some point.
You want to join us in hell? That's what it feels like every so often.
Join us in following Cauliflumps, please, and show them some love. Hello, Sandream. I hope you all had a wonderful session over there. These guys are about to roll initiative here.
Right.
Yes.
Knowing all this is going on, can I Crimson Right my
Yeah, you absolutely
firearm,
can Crimson Ray
please?
your
Thank you.
firearm. Can I have a stealth check from Luca? And I guess also Craigthor because you lit up your firearm.
I roll with advantage now, so I roll with advantage when I roll 2 single-digit. Oh my god, that's a 19
Okay.
Hey.
and another 19.
So I'm gonna hate that I rolled a nat 20 on that for a 30 because I would like that on an attack roll, but god damn it. I'll take it.
Guys, I rolled double digits on a stealth check.
Okay.
Wow! Yay!
Yay! All right. Yeah, they don't see you cast it, so it goes off, and they don't notice it. I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Also, I don't think I announced this. I have a second elixir of healing. Was my random one for the day.
Oh, okay.
So I have
Oh,
2
joy.
healings and a boldness.
Yeah, as long as you're keeping, and I will say this out loud, as long as you're keeping track of it, and you know you're keeping track of it and being honest about it, it's not you don't need to keep telling me.
Okay, that makes things easier.
Saves us some time in the mornings.
Yeah, I do feel like I'm wasting people's time in the morning
Yeah.
sometimes.
No, I definitely noticed that.
All
I
right.
wonder if you would like post it in chat, maybe just so we're
Yeah, just like
aware
a text
what you
message,
have.
Like, I have a few healings. All right, cool. Does anybody have over a 20?
22.
24.
Dirty 20.
20 for Cragthor. 22 for the
Yep.
turtle.
Turtle.
24 for Cyrus. Demi, what did you get?
I rolled a 1 for a 7.
What's your dexterity?
13.
Okay. Cade.
13.
Okay. Luca.
I got an 8.
Great. Cyrus, you are up. Finnick, you are on deck.
Okay. So it's 200 feet from me to the one guy I can see.
You guys got up where Luca cast the spell from.
So how far from me to that? The
Like
one guy I can see.
150 feet.
Okay.
Because you guys are all slightly off the map compared to Luca.
Yeah. I'll go forward 30 feet then.
Okay.
So he's within 120.
Okay.
And that is the range on Eldritch Blast.
20. Got it.
I'm not gonna do the Cloud of Daggers thing because I can't cast it behind him.
Okay.
Because that has a 60-foot range. And even Hex is a 90-foot range. So I think all I can do here is just Eldritch Blast.
Just Eldritch Blast.
Straight up.
Only Eldritch Blast.
So I have a D4 on this from the Boldness Elixir.
Yep.
That is an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. So that's 8 force damage. I will choose not to push him because then he'd be out of range.
Yeah.
Second one is a 16 to hit.
16 will miss.
Okay.
Spoilers, their AC is 17.
Yeah.
And I would say, yeah, for information here.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
That will be my turn, and Drix will just stay with me.
Okay.
Just take the dodge action.
Okay.
And that's it.
Cool. Finnick.
Can I hold my bonus action and still do like action dash?
No. Because holding an action takes your action and reaction. So you could move.
Oh, okay.
And then you'd basically be wasting your bonus action and your action and your reaction to rage. Like that.
Okay. So I'm just going to dash.
Okay. So 10 feet
And
gets you in
move
front of
80.
Cyrus. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, 80 would get you there.
I'd be more.
Like,
I'm going after the single guy.
You're going straight for the single guy? Okay.
I'm beelining it to him.
Okay. Cool.
So hopefully it scares him a little.
Okay.
Just a
Red
turtle.
turtle
just,
shell incoming.
Yeah.
One coming. Cool. All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
I might scream at him, but I don't know what good that would do.
His circlet he has on his chest, and I don't think anybody will not be able to see it. It's kind of a circlet, and then it's strapped to, like, basically bolted into his skin on 4 places on his chest. On this half-dragonborn. The center circle will light up as he will hold up his greatsword over his head, and... yeah, I'm gonna be able to get all of you guys. 2, 3, 4, 5. I need everyone but Finnick to make a dexterity saving throw, please. As
Oh, that's good.
5 pillars of acid will shoot up out of the ground.
The fuck?
29.
Okay, that'll save.
19.
Saves.
18.
10 will unfortunately fail. What did you say, Cade?
I'm gonna
18.
18 succeeds. Sorry, what, Taya?
I was just gonna say I'm gonna absorb element.
Okay, cool. So that is 41 points of damage halved to 20.
Okay. I will also absorb elements because I definitely did not make that save.
I made it, and I will absorb elements to make it 10.
Okay. And then he will move 40 feet to get into Finnick's phase.
Awesome.
Will I get the radar notification if I go to the channel? I won't because I was already here. But let's be funny. Cool. I cannot read my own handwriting. Cragthor. You are up. Oh, also, con save, Luca, on the Sleep Storm.
Right. It's an 11 on the die.
Okay, so I'll save. Cragthor.
Oh, actually, I have resistance to acid damage. You said it was acid, right?
Yeah, it was acid.
So yeah, I'll absorb elements, so I only take 10 actually.
All right, we good?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move up. I'm just gonna take my full move speed forward because I am pretty freaking far back. And then I guess I'm gonna shoot the one that Finnick is at.
Okay. Oh, shoot. I did not hit the combat button. Even though I did. Twice.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right, so shot number 1.
Yeah.
And now I'm mad I rolled that 20 earlier because I got an 18 for a 30, which I assume is gonna hit, but
It does.
14 piercing, 6 thunder from the Crimson Rod.
Okay.
And then we'll put a Fury of the Small on it
Got it.
for another 4.
Oh,
And then
that's
we'll do
4
them.
points of damage now.
What was that?
It's 4 points of damage on Fury of the Small now.
Yeah, it's 4 now.
It's proficiency bonus?
That's +4 on my character sheet now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think it's your proficiency bonus, and you can do it proficiency bonus times a day.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, it is. It's
it goes
proficiency bonus plus that many times a day. Because I gained another charge.
Yeah. So it goes from +3 3 times a day to +4 4 times a day.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and make second shot there too.
Okay.
If I don't drop my dice, I'll just roll a different one. That is a 19 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
For 8 points of piercing, 6 points of thunder.
Cool.
So 14
Another Fury of the Small?
for another 8, another 4. So, yep. And then I'm gonna chill.
Nice. Cool. Alright, into Cragthor's turn, 3 legendary actions. This one's going to move half its move speed 20 feet straight forward. Oh, it only gets 10 feet because I guess it's a difficult terrain.
Yes.
So it'll move 10 feet, and then this one will move 10 feet. Actually, hold up. Sorry, let me rewind time there. They'll move 10 feet. They'll move 10 feet out. This one will move 10 feet out. Third legendary action, this one's going to make an attack on Finnick. That's only a 16 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. Awesome. Cool. That's its turn. That's all that stuff. This one's now going to go. It's going to move forward. It's going to do the acid attack, so I need a dexterity saving throw from Demi, Cade, Luca, Cyrus, and Cragthor again.
Okay, 15 this time.
Meets it, beats it.
17.
28.
17 saves, 28 saves.
I got a 14. Do we have a die, or can I buy a die?
Just buy a d4. Don't even need to roll it.
Sorry. Where do I do? I'm looking for how
Channel
to do that.
points.
15 on the mark.
If you go to power-ups.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Cool, so that's a 15.
So I succeed.
So everybody saves, I believe. I also rolled lower than dirt on 8d10, so half will be 13 points of damage.
Considering the last one had was still a fuck ton.
Yeah, I rolled 26 on 8d10. Yep.
I take half again, which is
And then you guys also take half of that again, which is
6.
6. If you absorbed elements, you take half on this one too, because it's until the start of your next turn.
Oh, right. Right.
So there's only 6 points of damage to Cyrus and Demi.
Yeah.
That's a neat trick. That's
and Luca.
Did anybody fail both?
No.
Okay.
Cade, you are up. Luca, you are on deck.
Oh right.
Spoiler: you
well,
lost
that's
the initiative
interesting.
tie with this guy.
Oh, well, that's nice. I was gonna ask why you didn't ask for my dexterity, but then I realized you don't have a fucking reason to.
If
My
you have 10
dexterity
or
is
higher, they're
balls.
going before you.
All right.
So sorry,
Fink's got
Luigi.
that one pretty locked down. So Kate's gonna go left and forward as much as he can for 30 feet.
My left or your character's left?
Board's left.
Okay, cool. So like there.
Yep.
Got it.
As far as you can. How far is that guy from me?
Still about 20, 30, about 70 feet.
He's still in range.
Oh no.
And because it's, that acid shit really hurt, yeah, Kate's gonna do this at second level. Guiding bolt.
Okay.
$19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So that's 16 points of radiant damage.
Mm-hmm. Next attack against mass advantage.
Yep. Then, just because I have no idea what else these guys might have up their sleeves, I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
Okay.
And that'll get me 9 HP back. And yeah, that'll be it.
Great. Legendary action at the end of your turn, that guy's gonna make an attack against Finnick. That's even lower. And the other two are gonna move up to half their move speed again. Cool. Luca.
Okay, so that's me, like, over in the middle of the road there. I am going to cast 4th level Snowball Swarm on the one on the right.
Okay. Is that dex save?
It is a dex save, yeah.
That's only a 16.
Okay, cool. The DC is 17. So it will take 5d6 since I upcast it, and I was stupid and didn't get my dice out.
No, you won't.
I saw that, Rai.
What?
I saw that.
What?
I saw that contemplation.
Oh shit.
What, of using his charge of Indomitable? Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was Indomitable or Legendary Resistance. But I knew it was something.
Okay.
Instead of Legendary Resistance, he just gets 2 rerolls a day.
8.
Oh.
Yeah.
18, and then I add just my elemental affinity, which is 5. So that is 23 cold damage.
Okay. Nice.
And then I'm gonna move off to my left. 30 feet.
Okay. Cool.
Let's see. I can see that all 3 guys are out of the snowball.
Yep.
The sleet storm, right?
Yeah.
I think I'll leave it there just a little bit longer, just in case there was anyone we might have missed hiding in the bushes.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I will maintain concentration for the moment on that, and that will be my turn.
Awesome. Last legendary action, they're all gonna move. He's gonna move 20 feet. He's gonna move 20 feet that way. And this one's gonna make another attack on Finnick and try and hit him. Dirty 20.
That'll hit. So I'm not raging.
18 piercing and 4 acid.
And 22. Okay.
Awesome. It's now this one's turn. So he will move its move speed 40 feet. Bonus action, he will use aggressive to move bonus speed up to a unfriendly target he can see or an hostile creature he can see. And then for his action, you are going to see a bunch of Umbrasyls floating around him and his spirit guardians. Demi, you are up.
They're copying me. I'm flattered.
So I am. Can you like ping me on the map?
Yeah. You're like right
Oh,
off
that's
the-
me?
Yeah, you're like right off the
Okay. And then Luca's on to the left of the bush, then Cyrus to the right, and who's in front of Cyrus? Cragthor?
Yeah.
Is there like a way that I can move and then they would be in 30, like a 30-foot sphere? Like if the 30-foot sphere is centered on me, could I get all of them in it?
Cade, Cragthor, and Cyrus?
Luca, Cragthor,
Yeah,
Cyrus.
if you basically stand like there, yeah, easily.
Luca on the other side of that bush?
Yeah.
Okay, can I have a 30-foot sphere around me, please?
Yeah. It's a little too big, but yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. So
It's more
that's
like
great.
That, but yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so I am going to cast Circle of Power. So an aura radiates from me in a 30-foot emanation for the duration. While in the aura, you and your allies have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. When an affected creature makes a saving throw against a spell or a magical effect that allows save to take only half damage, it takes no damage if it succeeds on the save. So,
Nice.
yes.
Everybody has the evasion in that circle, essentially.
Love it.
So we all have advantage, yes. Plus, if you save, then no damage.
If you fail, it's still full damage, though. It's not halved on a fail.
Let me pull it back up. Well, it just says if it allows you to take half damage, then you take no damage. So yeah, I would say.
Okay. So half of evasion plus
Yeah.
advantage. Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Also, a reminder to go grab the 2014 version of the spell. It does the exact same thing.
Oh, sorry.
But,
I wasn't paying attention when I was grabbing spells.
yeah. It does the exact same thing. It just says emanation rather than 30-foot circle. It's the only change.
I like the word emanation, though.
I do too. It's a great word. I'm glad they used it in the player's handbook.
It's one of my favorite nations.
I still don't really have any bonus actions, so that'll be my turn.
Is Rhythm Nation one of your other favorites?
Emanation's a good one. You've got Stone, you've got Watson.
Ridiculous.
I'm not.
Get the fuck
I'm
out.
not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm fucking not.
Fuck out. Cyrus, you're up.
This is what I'm talking about. I've got a million jokes, and like 10% of the time they'll be funny.
Rhythm make you lose control. Anyway.
Come on.
Alright, Cyrus, you're up.
Alright. So that Spirit Guardians is a 15-foot emanation,
Yeah,
correct?
correct.
So if I can hit him twice, he should be knocked so he doesn't have Cade in range anymore?
Yeah.
Okay. I know I would have advantage against the other guy, but I'm going to try to knock this guy so Kate is out of Spirit Guardian's range, if I can.
Cool.
So, first, so I don't think Cloud of Daggers is going to be good here because they can all move as legendary actions. So I'm just going to bonus action Hex this guy
Okay.
and make a couple attacks.
Hey, yo, wizards, when's Sale coming out?
All right, that's a natural 19 and a 4 on the D4 for 32 to hit, which is
Yeah.
somehow not a crit.
Yeah. Yep.
And of course, double ones on the 2 dice. So that's going to be 5 force damage and 1 necrotic.
Yeah.
So 6 damage, and he's pushed back 10 feet. And the second attack,
Makes his con save.
yeah, also more than 30 to hit.
Okay.
And that'll be 10 damage total.
Makes his con save.
Back another 10 feet.
Yep.
Also, I have the Lance of Lethargy now. I swapped out the pulling to put this in, so his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay, so he only has 30 feet. Got it.
Yeah. It's...
Cool.
I did. Yeah, once on each of my turns when I hit with an Eldritch Blast, I can reduce the creature's speed by 10 feet until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Finnick, you're up.
Woohoo. Bonus action Rage.
Okay. Cool.
And I'm gonna attack this guy recklessly.
Okay.
And, sorry, strength for the thing he has disadvantage on from Hex.
Got it.
29 to hit.
That'll hit.
Uh, 17 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Nat 20 for a 31.
God, that obviously hits. Obviously.
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 For 28 damage.
Okay. Cool.
And he's just gonna stare this guy down.
Kind of look you up and down. Cool. Is that it?
Yep.
Cool. This guy's turn. He's gonna make all of his attacks against you. Did you attack recklessly, right?
Yes.
All right, 25 to hit.
Yep.
29 to hit.
Yep.
26 to hit.
Yep.
And then because he's not going to move, he gets to make a bonus action attack. Natural 20.
Damn.
So. You ready? First attack is 8 total damage after being halved.
Okay.
Second one is 10. third one is 10.
Okay.
Crit is 16 damage after being halved.
Okay.
Cool. That is his turn. Cragthor, you are up.
Yeah, move forward again. And then I'm gonna take my shot at the one on the left.
Okay.
First shot. 27.
Is it the one that's hiding behind the tree there?
You're still taking the one shots, the one at Finnick, right?
Yeah, sorry. I meant
Finnick.
the left from where I'm looking.
Yeah. I knew what you meant.
So I'm facing forward.
Yeah.
The one on the left is the one up there where Finnick is.
Yeah, 27 hits.
Okay.
Alright. That's gonna be 11 piercing and 2 thunder, and then I'll take the next shot.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Goddamn.
Well, this sucks. 20 points of piercing and 2 points of thunder.
Okay. Got it. Anything else?
No.
Okay. These guys are out of legendary actions. This guy got his back, so he will make an attack against Finnick. 18.
That will hit.
7 damage after being halved.
Okay.
Cool. It is now this one's turn. He will get in range on Cade. And he will make 3 attacks. 15.
Nope.
13.
Nope.
22.
That'll hit.
I rolled high. 15 piercing and 4 acid.
Okay.
Alright, and then Cade, it is your turn.
Right.
I
Yeah,
have to
that
do the thing.
it wasn't that one's turn. I'm pretty sure it was the other one's turn. Just then,
Oh!
the guy with the Spirit Guardians goes after Cade.
Yeah, you're right. Hold up. Yeah, this one's still going to move up to Cade and make the attacks.
Okay.
Because he still has...
So it'll still be the.
movement, yeah.
So you don't have to make
Still
a
a
save
19.
here.
You do not have to make a save here.
Right.
That is
I
correct.
was like, hang on, like that's the whole thing I was trying to avoid.
Honestly, I thought the same thing too. I'm like, maybe the timing was just weird because of the legendary action usage.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right, cool. So it's my turn now. Well, his shiny just went away, so that's odd. Oh well. Because no one shot him or anything like that with an actual attack roll.
Is it
So
Spirit Guardians until the end of your next turn, until the start of your next turn? Because you could renew it on him, or if you hit him with something right now.
oh no, it was Guiding Bolt.
Or yeah, I meant is Guiding Bolt until the end of your next turn, or until the start of your next turn?
But for the end of your
End
next
of next
turn, so
turn.
he's
End of next
shiny right now.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, you're
Oh, so he's still
you're
shiny, okay.
next.
Yeah.
I don't know why I always thought that it was at the start of it, but
It's available there so that you can proc it.
Fuck it, I'm gonna proc it. All right, 18 on die, so yeah, that definitely hits. All right, that's 11 piercing.
Okay. Got it.
I will, let's see here. If I bonus action Spiritual Weapon here, which is a second level spell, and then Action Surge, I can't cast another spell above a cantrip, can
yes,
I?
you can.
Oh, I can. Okay, well, perfect. That's
No,
not going to do. I'll do
cantrip.
then. I'll bonus action Spiritual Weapon right behind him, and have it do a swing.
Okay.
Why did it have to be that? Natural 20.
Okay.
Why'd it have to be on the Spiritual Weapon, though? That's not too bad. Where's that? It's 8 plus the rolled plus the modifier. Why is the history up? That doesn't need to be there. Is that right? It's max roll damage, then the roll, then the modifier. Yeah.
Mhm.
So 18 points of force damage.
Okay.
Then I will action surge.
Okay.
Wherever that thing went, there it goes. And then because monkey see, monkey do, I'm gonna put up my own Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And then Kate's just gonna look over at the other one, and then just grin as swirling forms of Bahamut are just spinning around.
Great.
Mine are bigger than yours.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
That'll be it.
Cool. Legendary actions from these two. They're gonna take a shot at Finnick and a shot at Cade. 19 to hit the turtle.
Yep.
6 points of damage. Cade, that
Okay.
is a 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
14 total between the piercing and acid. 12 and 2. Luca, you are up.
Cool. Can I get a 20-foot radius circle that would hit the two with their Spirit Guardians up and not hit Cade?
I'll move this one. Yeah, you absolutely can get both of them without getting Cade.
Okay.
By the way, that's an 18 con save from the hit.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Shots out there.
I trust you guys.
I'm gonna dump an ice storm on both of them, so I need them to make dexterity 17 saves.
I'm gonna use a charge of Indomitable for both of them. That's
Okay, so that just automatically saves or rerolls?
It's an automatic reroll.
Okay.
The one on Cade failed with an 11. The one in the back then succeeded with a dirty 20.
Okay. So it is math is hard. 14 bludgeoning damage and 4d6 plus 5 10 16 18 cold damage, and that area is difficult terrain until the end of my next turn.
Let's pass on the con save on Spirit Guardians. What
It's very tranquil music.
the fuck? It was.
Yeah, it was weird.
Mhm.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
I was about to say, are we about to get visited by something else in a moment?
So many circles going on.
It sounded like Audrey too.
Three
Hey, little lady,
missing
hello.
Feed me all night long. Great.
Yeah, and I will stay where I am.
Alright.
Cade, just you get like a whole bunch of ice and shit just like drops from the sky like an inch from your face.
Legendary
I'm
action,
just
this one's
wondering,
gonna move 15
what does
feet.
it look like? What does it look like in the center of this Venn diagram?
Oh. Yeah, he's gonna move 5 feet
Giant
on his
ball of
legendary
chaos.
action. 'Cause that's all he can do
Difficult terrain and speed minus 10.
with everything going on.
Swing.
Yeah.
Reaction swing.
Let it go. I deleted the wrong circle. I'm a genius, guys.
That is a 23 to hit on the dude that's trying to walk away.
Yep.
And 12 points of piercing.
Okay.
To the back of his fat head.
Cool. I have a very, very weird question. Cade, how many hit points are you at?
14 out of 71.
This one's going to, because it's now its turn.
It doesn't want to get into this.
It
into the
doesn't want
weird
to get into
soup.
the range with you. It's going to lock eyes with you, and its circle is going to glow, and I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, it does a thing, huh?
It does do a thing.
24.
That'll save. Oh, actually. Is there anybody else below 20? Between Luca, Cyrus, Demi. Luca, Syra, and Demi. Nobody else below 20?
Nope.
Just curious. It's every creature below 20 within 60 feet. I should have asked. He'll take the rest of his movement there. Or actually, yeah, he'll take it like that. Cyrus! It's your turn. Wisdom saving throw, please.
Yep. That's a 12. I'm gonna use my Dark One's own luck. Once per short rest, I can just add a d10 to a save. That's 10, so
Nice.
22.
Thanks. That saves. She'll take half.
No, I won't because I'm in Demi's circle.
Oh, I thought that was on dexterity saving throws.
Is it only dex or is it all saves?
I don't know
all
why
saves.
I thought it was dexterity.
All saves.
Wait.
And you rolled out with advantage, by the way, right?
Yeah, you had advantage.
Oh, shit. I have it. Let me roll the other one to see if I even need to use that. Nope, that's also the same bad number.
Cool.
So
But
I
yeah,
get the
it's all
22
saves.
and-
As long as
Cool,
it
cool.
tells you that you can take half damage.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
So I do not take any damage.
Great. So you're up.
Yep. And that, sorry, who is that in between me and the
The one with Spirit
the
Guardians.
guy? Yeah,
That's
who's
Demi.
the person
Demi.
between them? That's Demi. Okay. I'm gonna try to get him off Demi.
Okay.
So I'm gonna back up at this. I'm gonna sort of.
And then go like there, so you can push him at an angle to get him away from Cade too.
Yeah. So first attack
I just realized you basically made Cyclops.
is that 16 to hit. I know their AC is 17. Fuck it. I'm gonna buy another. I'm gonna buy another D4.
Okay.
So like a 1 should hit him, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So that's 12 damage, and he's pushed 10 feet.
Yep.
Second attack. Hawk. Okay. 27 to hit.
Yep.
17 damage, and he's pushed another 10 feet.
Okay. Doesn't look very good either at this point.
Oh, does he not? Interesting.
Oh, what a shame.
I'll quicken another Eldritch Blast.
Hell yeah. He's in big boot territory.
23 to
Oh
hit.
yeah.
Fuck him up!
10 damage.
Okay.
Pushed another 10 feet.
Yep.
26 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
15 damage, and pushed another 10 feet.
Would you like to know exactly how much health he had left?
Was it exactly 15?
Exactly 15.
Hell yeah.
Nice. I love the exact change. How do you want to do this?
Oh, it's so
I
much
love
fun.
the exact
best.
It's I don't know why, but it has happened so much recently.
That's great.
Planning
So I
only
think in
heroes
this
like
moment,
zombies.
I am, as I blast this guy 4 times in 6 seconds,
Yeah.
I am seeing him get close to Demi. I think I'm overcome by a sort of eternal reflex. And it's just like, completely without thinking, I just spring into action to protect Demi, and it's kind of like very deep in my subconscious, I'm thinking of her as if she were my own daughter.
Yeah.
And it almost like I have to stop myself from saying like, not my daughter.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I will also where is it? Yes, I get 10 temporary hit points because I reduced a hostile enemy to 0.
Cool.
The Dark One's blessing. Exactly that mood. Demi.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And then Drix will Continuing along that same theme, Drix will give Demi a healing elixir.
Okay.
And you'll heal 4. Did not roll very well.
Okay.
But it's free.
Or I did not have.
Or you did not have. That's true. Last legendary action for this one, he's going to make an attack against Finnick at the end of Cyrus this turn. 18 to hit.
Yep.
7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then this one's chest is also going to light up, and he's going to look at Cade. And I need Cade to make a charisma saving throw.
Certainly.
I don't know if you're good at them or not, actually.
I am actually.
Oh, wow.
Because that's a dirty 20.
I'll save.
You have a +5.
Yeah, okay, so slightly more than a shot to make it. All right, cool. Awesome. It's now Finnick's turn.
Hooray. How is this guy looking in front of me?
Big mood.
Okay.
Go for it.
I am gonna cry laughing if he misses it by like 1 HP.
Yeah, me too.
Just gets obliterated on the return shot.
Yeah. Yeah, Finnick's gonna attack recklessly.
Okay.
Because, yeah. Wow, double 19s.
That hits.
14.
Okay.
Second hit.
Yep.
Uh, 26.
Yep.
$20.
How you want to do this?
Yeah, he's just gonna go for kind of like, you said they have like a emblem on their chest that's like nailed to their chest.
Yeah.
He's gonna go try to get the emblem off the chest.
Okay. He's still like gonna cut it off.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
definitely.
Hell yeah.
And then he's just going to sit down.
Okay.
Because he's at 17.
Damn. I was close.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
I was close.
17 out of 103. So,
Shit.
Oh boy.
yeah. And that will end his turn.
Alright. So, that guy's not going because he's dead. Cragthor, you're up.
Yeah. But let's see. Got one down. Sorry. I'm gonna move forward again.
Okay. Cool.
And then the one behind me then? I'm gonna turn and take my shots at that.
One, okay. Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to stay in the safe circle or not.
No. Oh. You know what? Yeah, I do, but let me move around to like the back side of it.
Okay.
Just so I have the other side.
Oh,
The
this
other
side.
side. That way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way I have some distance. Let me go ahead and take my shots.
Backside.
Butt cheeks.
Butt cheeks.
I rolled a 7 for a 19.
Okay.
Oh, God. It's gonna be 7 points of piercing and 1 point of thunder, because I rolled once.
Nice.
You rolled the Cornholio.
Then I'm gonna take my next shot.
Okay.
Where you went wrong is you should have fired your gun from the middle of the nutsack.
It's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I didn't roll once. That's 12 piercing and 5 points of thunder.
Nice.
And I'm actually gonna do... Can I action surge to reload my weapon?
Yeah, so you can action surge and use one of your attacks to reload, yeah.
That's
and then
what
you
I'm
still have
gonna
another
do.
shot left after that.
Yep. And then I'm gonna take the next shot. That way I actually have something in the chamber, because
Cool.
I was empty.
Nice.
17 to hit.
Yeah. That'll just hit.
Ooh, good. Uh, 15 points of piercing and 4 points of thunder with the Fury of the Small.
Okay.
For another 4. Yeah.
Not looking great, but not looking terrible. He has to make a wisdom save to start his turn, right?
Sure does.
21.
Fucker. Four points of rated damage.
Alright.
Sorry, reduce down.
Let's see what he's got. First attack is a 12. That's gonna miss. 18, 19?
Is it 18 or 19?
19.
That'll hit.
13 piercing and 2 fire.
Piercing 2 fire. That puts me down. However, relentless endurance.
Cool. And the last one is a 16, which I believe misses.
That misses.
Bounces boom, off your shield that you hold up when you go down for relentless endurance. And that is the end of his turn. Cade, you are up. Also, con save on Spirit Guardians.
Oh yeah, of course. Natural 20.
Nice.
Well, I mean, he's right there, so let's see here. How's he looking right now?
Fucked up, but not like next hit's
He's
gonna
not quite
do it.
big mood
yeah,
yet?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do here is I'm going to let the Spirit Guardians drop, and I'll instead bonus action Spirit Shroud
Okay.
for cold damage.
Okay.
So this goes to a 10-foot radius. And Frost starts to collect on the business end of the war pick.
Okay.
As Cade plants his foot into the dirt and takes a swing. 24.
That'll hit.
I was going to mention I am making this a distracting strike, so the next attack against until I start my next turn will have advantage. Forgetting to mention that. Distracting strike. Turn that off. So that is 12, 16 piercing and 4 cold on that.
Okay.
Alright, that's action, bonus action. I am not going to move a muscle because if I do, I'm definitely going to be going down. So I will just stay right there.
Okay. You're up. Oh, actually, yeah, he has a legendary action, so he'll take a swing at Kate.
Fuck it.
Good. Natural 2 for a 12.
Kate doesn't even take it on the shield, he just sidesteps it.
Opportunity. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Luca, you're up.
Imagine I was like, fuck, no!
Do some Pathfinder 5-foot step. Then you're good. How far away am I from this last guy?
About 30 feet right now.
Okay. My difficult terrain goes away.
Yes.
I will. Let's see. So next attack will have advantage. I will Ray of Frost at him from here. It's an 18 on the die plus stuff.
Oh, definitely it.
And I get both of my damage bonuses on this because this
You
was
do.
an attack roll, so...
Luca's Ray of Frost is disgusting.
Yeah, a little bit. Ooh. 14 plus 9 for 23 cold damage, and his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
23?
Yes.
How does Luca want to do this?
It flares out like a stretchy, gooey pair of wings with silver scales shimmering on the bony bits, and exhales like a giant ass like ice shard, and just like staples this guy. I don't know, like just stabs him all the way through with it, and knocks him over past out of Kate's reach too. And then Luca will take its 30 feet of movement to check on Kate. You holding up there?
Nice follow-up.
Oh, thank you. You did most of it.
Team effort. It's a team effort.
And Cragthor too.
Yeah, I'll go up to
I'm gonna
Cade.
need
And-
a nap in the cart.
Oh, yeah, because I'm getting the slots back on a short rest, I'll just put 2 third-level cure wounds into Cade.
Ooh,
All right.
adrenaline's a hell of a drug. Mm.
So you're going to heal a total of 34 from those 2 Cure wounds.
Adrenaline is a hell of a drug. It puts me at just at literally 1 point below half.
Adrenochrome.
You can also have Drix's other healing elixir,
Hmm.
which is another 4.
Appreciate that. I wasn't expecting these guys to be using my tricks. When the fuck did that start?
You did a hell of a job there, Cade.
Thanks.
Everybody.
Oh, Finnick looks kind of roughed up over there too. Luca will take out the decanter and head over to Finnick.
Finn's just having to sit down, just
Moisten the
staring
turtle.
at the sky. Oh.
Moisten the turtle.
Oh, all the scouting we did looked like they were just regular bandits. I guess this is kind of the point of the journey where, don't trust anybody and whatnot.
Guess so.
Make it.
Enemy territory.
So you guys move the bodies. Make an investigation check.
Guidance okay or no?
Guidance is fine, yeah.
24.
Okay.
23 for Demi.
Cade? You not? Okay. It's fine.
Kate is not proficient in investigation.
Do you guys pull...
19.
You guys pull their masks down. As Cragthor comes over to help. You guys pull their masks down and pull their hoods off. These are... like... nothing you've seen before. They are half elf, half dragonborn.
It's the, I don't know if it would be a nature check or something else I'm not proficient in. Like, is this an interbreeding that was thought to not be possible?
Make an Arcana check. Demi, you can do the same.
Okay.
Because I know you have a pretty damn good Arcana over there.
Yeah. With guidance, that's a 26.
Okay.
Only an 18 for me.
Okay.
Can Kate do a medicine check on this?
Go for it.
Or as like an anatomy type check.
Yeah.
Ooh. 23.
Okay. This device is bolted into their chest. Like 4 nails basically in with the circle in the center of the chest with a bunch of pins also jammed in it and healed over. On the Arcana check, yeah, it's not... It has been done before, but it has been done through
Giggity.
magical means. Not through giggity means.
Not giggity.
Not giggity.
Can we?
And I would say, Demi,
is
you
there-
would know that too, having access to a fuck ton of books to
Mhm.
read.
Is there anything? So when they're wearing the masks and hoods, is there any way to distinguish them from just people wearing masks and hoods?
No, it's
Any
like
distinguishing
scales.
features?
It's like scales on their neck and like the dragonborn ears, and like scales on the back
But
of
it's-
their head.
but it's all hidden by the
But if
mask.
they have the mask and that on, they just have like the elven eyes and eyebrows.
Can we take the masks and hoods for disguisey purposes later
Yeah,
if we choose to?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. Any looting? Looting? Giving loot?
Hold up. Let me grab the name of it real quick.
There's a named shiny.
It's not a named shiny. I just don't know what the name of it is.
Thought tweet the other day. It's just like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought It's Giving Tuesday is just the way the youth talk about Tuesday now.
They have on their bodies an acidified greatsword. Or acidified greatsword.
It's just a great sword that does some
It does
bonus acid damage.
1d6 acid damage. They weren't really wearing armor.
And they each have one of these great swords?
Yep.
Or just one of them? Okay.
Each.
There's 3 great swords?
Mm-hmm.
No. So I'll leave that to Finnick.
Okay. I'll add the 3 great swords.
Cool. I will.
Are they in?
They're not in D&D Beyond because it's not from a D&D Beyond book, so I'll have to make it and put it in your inventory.
Okay.
Cool. Kate, you see that all these things are stuck in their chests on the medicine check. What are you doing?
Trying to see if there's something about it that's causing some sort of a physical effect to the bodies, or was causing a physical effect that's now starting to wane now that they are deceased.
I mean, do you want to remove it from them? Like, pull it out?
Hey, Crackdoor? Would you mind coming over here real quick and checking to see if this thing might be rigged?
Yeah, I try, but
I just want to make sure if I pull this thing out, it's not going to blow up in my face.
I mean, I'll just pull it out.
Okay. Yeah. Make a.
Crackdoor's not really scared of
You
death.
can make an athletics or a sleight of hand check to pull it out.
We're gonna go sleight of hand.
Okay.
As I try to safely pull it out with a nat 20 for a 26. Thank God.
Oh my God. Yeah, you pull it out of their chest. Very carefully pry up all of them and then pull the center thing out.
Just see Crackdoor like pulling this out and then handing it to Kate. Here you go. You can have this now.
Cade, almost immediately, the dragon scales at the center of this, where this was pushed into their chest, start to fade. And turn back into regular skin.
Oh, shit.
What'd I do?
Well... It seems like this device grants draconic attributes to whoever has it implanted into them.
Cool, can I have one?
Kid's going to inspect the entry wounds of the securing spikes and see just how far into the lungs and other vital organs these things went.
Couple inches in. The center ones are about a half-inch spike. You could probably have high enough medicine to put it in Crackdoor. It would just hurt a lot.
Like a draconic arc reactor.
Yeah, pretty much.
So is his
Keeping
check,
the shrapnel away from your heart.
is his check high enough like that you could tell if it was cursed or not? Or can I cast Identify?
You would have to cast Identify.
I will.
It is not cursed, but when you get the properties of it, essentially the creator of this item, the person has it embedded, automatically fails on saving throws versus scrying by the creator of the item.
Hold on, I'm sorry, say that one more time.
So, while you have it embedded in you, the creator, the person who has it embedded automatically fails on scrying saving throws from the creator of the item.
Oh, okay.
So whoever their master is could see what they're up to at all times.
While we're here, I would like, speaking of that, I'd like to cast See Invisibility to see if there's any orbs around us.
They're not.
Okay.
Currently.
Well,
Probably
it's only a second level spell slot, so.
Shit.
I worded that very
well,
intentionally.
If this,
I don't think
so whoever made this, I'm assuming Umbrasyl or somebody who works for Umbrasyl, was this device just letting them transform and let Umbrasyl keep an eye on them?
As you guys are talking,
Or was the device actually controlling them?
they seem to have free will when they were fighting you. But as you guys are talking, the one that you've removed the device from is slowly from the center of the chest where it was. Slowly, like, all of the scales are starting to recede and, like, fall off. Pretty much until rigor mortis sets in after about 5 minutes, and then, like, some of the ears and some of the scales on, like, the back of the neck stay attached, but...
So we don't think this was, like, a mind control. Like, these aren't just, like, innocent prisoners that they captured and forced to do this.
Nope.
This is, like,
willing
voluntarily
individuals. Yeah.
willing.
Yeah, because you cast attunement on, because you cast identify on it, you would know that it didn't have any mind control on it. It gives you a buff game, because I will say this. It gives you access to Acid Strike twice a day, which is basically Flame Strike, but it does acid and necrotic damage. It gives you to the evil version of Spirit Guardians twice a day, and then Acid Storm once per day. And gives you...
Acid Storm is equivalent to...
Firestorm,
Ice Storm or
Firestorm,
okay.
But it's 8d10 acid damage, not 7d10. And then also gives you a point of Indomitable. It lets you reroll a saving throw once per long rest. I see your eyes, dude.
It's there. Is this device just, like, straight up magical, or are there any, like, mechanisms or gears or gizmos that I can look at and figure out how it works?
It is just straight up magical.
Okay. So I wonder what would happen. There's no way to test this unless we fight more of these. I wonder what would happen if we just dispelled magic on one of these things, like while it's in somebody's chest. Just take away their magic power, and they become just guys.
Well, we have three
I
devices
know.
here to make use of. We can check to see if Dispel Magic even works on it. To begin
Well,
with.
I have no idea if these other devices are even working.
Right.
It might be different when it's in somebody.
They seem to stop glowing when the person died. Yeah, what's up?
Can I go try to remove the other devices?
Yeah.
Alright.
Correct, Thor? Do not
So-
try to implant those yourself. You will probably end up killing yourself in the process.
I'm not
I'll
going
hand
to. I
crack
just
Thor.
want them.
I'll hand Crag Thor a spoon.
They're shiny.
What? Was I able to cut the one off?
Yeah, you're able to cut the one off. So there's only one left to
Okay.
remove.
All right, so I rolled a 21
Okay, yeah.
on the second side hand.
The
Like removing an
DC
artichoke.
the DC is 18, so you're fine.
Like removing an avocado pit. You'd have to whack it and then twist.
I'm just gonna take this one back to Cade and hand it. Here you go. Here's another.
I think Finnick has
Thank
the
you.
third one in his hand currently.
Mm-hmm. He's looking it over.
Weird shit, huh, Finnick?
Yes. Especially how it was attached. I don't know who would want to do that.
Very
Backdoor
extreme.
hears that. He
Looks
just sticks
over
his
there.
hand up.
Looks over at Craig Thor. It would hurt.
A lot.
It'll be fun. Look,
And
I drink
also,
these
let's-
potions like every day that make me feel fun. So, and I don't think a little chest plate's gonna make me feel any worse.
I don't think
These spikes will go into your lungs.
I think the pain is the least of your problems, Backdoor, to be honest. Demi was saying these things let whoever makes them can spy on you.
Yeah, I'm used to that. People can spy on me already.
So
You
you
know-
want an
You don't think I have a whole order watching me right now?
you want a dragon added to that bunch?
Yeah, I mean, then I can just fill my sword up.
This is a kind of magic you probably don't want to mess with, Cragthor.
His optimism is
No idea what kinds of other
incredible.
effects it might have on you.
Have I seen anything like this before? Or read anything about it in my time at the academy?
Make a history check.
Not an arcana check?
Which one's higher?
My arcana is +4 and my history is +0.
Yeah, you can go Arcana here. You can go Arcana on this.
Luca's only been alive for like 3 years. Or aware for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Sentient.
I'll give Luca guidance.
Okay.
Okay. That is a 3 on the guidance die, and a 13 +4 arcana is a dirty 20.
Okay. Whisper.
Whisper.
It's only a careless whisper if he puts it in the wrong DM.
Well, that's all I can sing without getting DMCA'd.
Actually, because you're not playing a saxophone, you're singing it. It's fair use.
That's true.
Because it's an
Fair use.
adaptation of the material.
Parody.
Yeah,
I won't sing the lyrics then.
exactly.
I feel like we need, like,
Yep.
how Sam goes, this is brought to you by this sponsor. We should be like, this Whisper is brought to you by our Patreon.
Well, this sponsor is brought to you by 1866 Smooth Jazz Radio. All smooth jazz all the time. Hold up. All right, I have some careless whispers. Yeah. Cool. Cool.
Cool.
So many whispers today. Oh my.
Yeah, there were a lot.
So many interesting, juicy pieces of information.
People are. I don't know. All right, so what you guys doing? What's going down?
Are we doing anything with the bodies? Is there someplace out of sight we can just toss them?
Yeah, you can just toss them in a bush, like right off the side of the road, like some of the dry brush.
Kate's already grabbing one and dragging it over to the bush, but instead of tossing it, it's actually just setting it down.
Finnick will grab the other two at the same time.
I'm picking like one up by each leg or something.
Oh yeah,
Can-
most
Oh,
definitely.
their heads are all intact, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do we know?
Sorry, Luca. What did you want to do? Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Then we're gonna.
Go ahead. Yeah.
What did you want to do?
Oh, I was just gonna say, can I check out the remains of the carts that were on fire?
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Investigation check. Cyrus.
I was gonna ask. So we've verified that Umbrasyl can't scry on these anymore.
Correct.
Now that they're not in
Attached
somebody.
to someone, yes.
Okay, so we can keep them obviously.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure that wasn't like
A
gonna lead
very
him right
clutch,
to
a
us.
very clutch identify, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Indeed.
good idea.
That was a great idea.
Investigation, you said?
Yeah.
As a 15.
Okay. They seem to be. They obviously have been burned. They seem to be some derelict carts. Just something left on the road that they found and burned to see if they could catch anybody out.
Okay, so there hadn't really been anything of interest in them beforehand anyway.
No, there had not been.
Yeah, I'll let everyone know. Unfortunately, nothing shiny left in the carts.
I'll start just eldritch blasting the carts a whole bunch of times, pushing them back to get out of the road,
Okay.
clearing the path.
Hey, Finnick.
Yes.
Would you like to assist me in separating heads from necks?
Oh, I thought you
I
never
have an
asked.
idea.
And
Yeah.
I want my scalps.
Before you finish that, he chops at the neck.
And brother, business is a was it?
Fitness is booming.
Bowman.
Okay. Whew.
And we'll bring the heads back over to the group. Okay,
Yeah.
so before anyone asks, I have something in my repertoire that will allow me to communicate with the dead. All we need for that is for the heads to be intact, not the whole body. So if we need to, we can ask these psychos a few questions. They may not answer, they might not give us straight answers, but at least don't have to worry about them reporting back.
Well, that seems pretty twisted, but I trust you.
I ended up muting myself. Cyrus, you have one of those potions that you can change yourself. Maybe if they recognize someone familiar to them, they'd be more willing to speak.
Oh, could be. Do we know who's familiar to them?
Or one of the ones that we just killed.
Pick one of the other two heads.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I could do that tomorrow.
How fresh?
Or
do
I
they
could
have
do
to
that
be?
in an hour or two.
I imagine that they just have to not be actively decaying. So maybe 2 days before the actual functions of the jaw start to deteriorate.
After
But it
they
would have to be-
deteriorate for 10 minutes until you open the bag of holding and put more air in it, they would stop deteriorating.
Yeah, we haven't had a dead body or dead body parts in the bag of holding recently.
Recently, that's true.
It's been a while
They would use
since
up
I
the 10
carried
minutes.
one.
They would use the 10 minutes of oxygen up, and then they would stop deteriorating after that until you opened it again.
Hey, crack door. Hold the bag open.
Oh my god, really again?
Yeah.
Alright.
Cade, you hold the bag open.
Bag.
They're smaller this time.
Cade, you hold the bag open. Cragthor, just try and see if you can get them in.
Play basketball.
Yeah.
Do you want me to play basketball with the heads?
Do you want to?
Just don't dribble. Alright, fine, fuck it. Here, hit me the
Okay,
bag.
dribble.
Here's the heads. Just don't dribble.
The first thing Cragthor does is doesn't listen and dribbles with one of them.
It makes a sound when it hits the ground.
It does not bounce.
It does not bounce.
Whoops.
Dexterity.
Look,
just add your dexterity to a d20.
I rolled a 15 for a 25.
Yeah, I'll hit. No, just dex, not anything else.
Oh,
21.
6. So 21.
Yeah, that's enough. Nothing but net.
Swish.
Swish.
Look,
swish,
see,
swish.
I had to get the one bounce to make the next one,
Like
okay?
jumps up, like puts it between his legs and slam dunks the last one.
Cade, with your spell, you would have to be the one asking the questions, right?
Correct, but
It answers to any
if anyone
question
has
it's asked.
questions.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it doesn't have to be me?
Correct.
Oh.
I was just wondering, I mean, it wouldn't have to change as much of myself with the hood and the mask on, I guess.
True.
But you
It's
can also
5
speak Draconic. I
questions
imagine
per
that would be
head.
the best way to address them.
True.
No, give me an hour. I'll have that elixir ready for you. But maybe let's get back in the cart and get moving.
Yeah, let's be on our way,
I
just in case.
don't think we should linger around here too long.
You guys are gonna take a short rest.
Yeah, we can short rest on the cart.
Yep.
I'll make an elixir of transformation after the short rest and hand it over.
Cool. So you guys take a short rest. We will end it there. Unfortunately, I think everybody has gone to bed, so we don't have anybody to raid this evening. But the action doesn't have to stop there. You guys can always check us out on Patreon and get the after show. There's gonna be some Christmas-themed weapons that are gonna go up and armor that's gonna go up there for this month's homebrew, including a candy cane battle axe. And I have not decided on the armor yet,
Oh, I need a Santa suit.
but I'm leaning towards like a Santa hat and then like Yeti gauntlets that give you the right to bear arms. And I do mean
Hey,
physical
can-
bear arms.
Can we get some elf shoes too?
Those already exist, unfortunately.
Santa elf shoes exist.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, Santa elf
bad.
shoes. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They make you really good at making toys.
Just jingle, jingle.
Back in the day, jingle, 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 before the back rooms. Stay with me, jingle, jingle, jingle. Sorry. Thank you, Mark Lapaya.
Okay.
We'll be back Wednesday for the penultimate episode of Cult Busters. They're gonna fight,
Big T.
the literal devil from the Bible.
We'll see how this goes.
Just start blasting face to face.
Should be interesting. I have every
Tsunami,
faith.
tsunami,
I have
tsunami.
every faith in you guys to TPK it at the very end.
Dietrich
Oh,
Dietrich
fuck.
is working on his fiddle playing skills.
Since when were you in Georgia?
All right. Anyway, we'll see you guys then. We'll be back next Monday for the last episode of the year. But then we'll be back the 23rd for a Never Stop Blowing Up Santa heist one shot with some friends of ours like Bard Owl and Wolf and a couple other people. It should be a hoot and a half. Anyway, we'll see you guys later.
A hoot.
Peace out.